Hello, I am live here on my Facebook author page, and I'll wait until we have people joining before we start. This will be the cover reveal for my latest book, Words of Alchemy, and we're just gonna wait. Since I'm here alone, we're gonna wait until some of you arrive. Lillian's laughing at me. So I am going to, while I'm waiting, I'm here. You can see my eyes shifting because I'm going to pull up the description of the book. The book blurb. So I've got that available. And we'll just wait while, I know it can be confusing. Some of you may be in the event that was created, but the video is live here on the Facebook page. So, you know what, I'm going to, we have Lillian. She's here in the room with me, so obviously she has joined. I'm going to pop over here into the event and just remind everyone that I am live. So let's see, make that post. Now that's made so people know where they're at. I'm going to wait a few more minutes and then I will go ahead and post what the cover looks like. There's this neat feature on here where you can share the screen. So I'll share the screen that has the book cover on it. And so far, we have a lovely audience of one of my biggest supporters, Ms. Lillian. And she's not even listening. She's got her headphones on. Oh, she is listening. I thought she was going to watch one of her videos or games on her phone. You can't hear me? Let's see. How about now? If I get closer, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Turn it up. Maybe it's not turned up. Let's see. Well, I froze. I'm not frozen on my end. I'm still moving. No, I'm still going. I think, okay. I think that's happening on your end. Hopefully we don't have the same issue that we did when we did for your birthday party. So a couple more minutes and then we're going to post the cover. What I'm going to do while we're waiting is I just want to share with you some of how the book is set up. So, typically in a book, you've got your table of contents. And in this book, I chose to title the table of contents, The Alchemy Collection. And then you've got your introduction and closing and about the author. And then the sections that contain the poetry are The Alchemy of Nature, The Alchemy of Healing, The Alchemy of Love, The Alchemy of Parenting, The Alchemy of Mindful Living, The Alchemy of Gratitude, The Alchemy of Fun, and there you have it. Those are the 7 main components of the book, with the introduction, the closing, and the about the author. And I will also have a page at the end, like I put in all of our books, with Comes on 18 information for anyone who may come across it that is interested in or has someone in their family that was diagnosed with that. I'm going to see what this comment is over here. And then we will come back. Okay? Oh, okay. Okay. So what we'll do is, okay, it's 5 after, so I'm going to go ahead and, well, where did the share the screen go? I don't see it. So what I'm going to do, since that's not here, I can't post a video, a picture. Let's see if it's in here. See video, we don't want to do that. We want to show you. So what I'll do is I'm going to post it. Do that. I'm going to post it in the stream of my author page. Okay. And it's loading right now. That isn't the one I wanted to share. I'm going to share the other image of it. So, photo. And we're thinking. Oh, okay. I put the link. Okay, I put the link. Okay, you're going to send it to her. I'm talking to Lillian because she is letting one of her friends know where it's at. That's not the one I want. One more. Let's do photo 2. So, photo 2. If we're getting there, photo 2, here we go. Okay, I am posting the book cover on my Facebook author page because now I can't find the share screen button. And so I'm about to post that. Okay. So that is posting on the Facebook page. So it should be above, right above or below the video itself. And okay, now I am headed back over to the, I'm going to see if there's a way that the share the screen is showing from here. And it's not. That is so odd. The option seems to have disappeared. But I did post it on the Facebook page. So, hi Carol. I just posted the book cover on the on my Facebook author page, so it'll either be above or below this video. I'm not sure how it's lining up there, but I just posted it. I was going to actually just share the screen from here, but that feature has disappeared from the options. Okay, Lillian says it's showing above the video. Hi, Macy. Thank you, Lillian, for letting Macy know how to get over here. I assume people are having difficulties knowing where to go, but I didn't want Facebook to get angry with me for continuing to post about my books on my personal profile. I know they can be picky about that type of thing, so I wanted to be sure to have this on my official author page. Anyway, so now that the book cover has been revealed, you can let me know what you think. I love it. I think it turned out great. Kate Reyna, and I might be saying Kate's name wrong because we've never exchanged how to properly pronounce her last name. She designed that according to my direction. She has the patience of a saint because I am not very good at describing what I'm seeing in my mind. And so there's lots of going back and forth, and she got it the way that I was envisioning in my mind. And she also is the one who designed Lillian's book cover as well. She's wonderful. So what I'm going to do now is I already let you know what the table of contents is like in the book. And remember, for anyone who comments, or out of those who comment during the event on this video, I will draw one person to win a copy of the book. So I'm going to read to you a poem from the chapter titled, The Alchemy of Healing. This one is titled, shine. Shine bright, dear one. What your brothers and sisters think of your shine matters not. You see others shine and shrink even further into the smallness of not shining your light. Each soul is meant to shine in their own way, and no two ways will be exactly the same. Your shine is dulled by years and years of ignoring that which creates the shine, dulled by messages received in childhood that you are doing it wrong, that you don't know how to do it. Stories learned in childhood of how one is supposed to live and how it's supposed to be done. The light is ever there. It has not departed. You have seen glimpses of it. To allow the light to shine brightly, you must uncover what you buried so deeply that you remember not even having buried it. What you have buried swings like a pendulum, one side the victim, the other the judge. Uncover it you must, face it, embrace it. Know you can no longer be hurt or judged. The vital step of uncovering, confronting, and releasing cannot be skipped. Fear has stopped you from fully uncovering what has been buried. Eternal joy cannot be unless fear is embraced by we. I will face the fear with you. You are not alone. Take my hand and let us walk together into the darkness, and we shall emerge as one to shine bright and share love with the world. Okay, so I was just reading one of the poems that's included in the book, Words of Alchemy, and I did post the cover because this is a cover reveal event. I posted the cover on the Facebook page. I thought I'd be able to share it right here with you, but I've lost the feature where it says to share screen. I don't know where it went. So this poem is included in the chapter titled The Alchemy of Healing. So I'm also going to give away one book out of those who, I will choose one person out of those who comment during the video. And I'm going to read a poem that I wrote this morning that I have never shared, obviously, since I wrote it this morning, but I will go ahead and include it in the book. I've got enough time, I can catch it and get it in there because it's actually going to debut near the end of this month. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm open to any questions, and Lillian has informed me that the book cover is showing above this video, so if you scroll up a little, you should be able to see it. And it's really lovely. The photo on the front is one that I took I think it was last spring. I didn't know when I took it, it was going to be on the cover of the book. I just, with my nature photography, I take photos as I am moved to take them when I'm out for my walks, and I felt moved to pick this dandelion, and you know, when it's turned fluffy and ready to be whooshed and blown on, and I held it up to the sun. I was like, I wonder what this will look like to hold it up to the sun. And I held it up and blocked the sun with it, and it was just amazing because it had this rainbow look to it, rainbow colors. Okay, I'm sorry, Carol. I hope it's not on my end that it's causing the trouble with the screen. And Lillian said she couldn't hear me. I hope people can hear me and I'm not just rambling with a mouth moving. Yes, you do interact with comments. Ask me any questions, whatever. I mean, you know me. I am open to sharing, and even if it doesn't have to do with the book, whatever. Oh, Lillian says she can hear now. So yay, there's sound. And I'm sorry I can't. Okay. I'm sorry I can't show. Oh, thanks, Susan. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sorry that I can't share the book cover within here. I had it all figured out. There was the share screen button. It was really cool, and I would just tell it which screen to share, and it would pop up here and take me out of the picture and show you the book cover, but that has disappeared. I mean, I'm looking around, I don't see it anywhere. So unfortunately, just it's on the page. Anyway, so yeah, and one thing I wanted to say is I have a friend who lives in the Netherlands who would like a signed copy of the book. Her 40th birthday is today, so she's not able to watch. Happy birthday, Yvonne! Woo! And she wants a signed copy of the book, but anybody who is here in the U.S. or over in the Netherlands or anywhere in Europe who has tried to ship something like this back and forth, the shipping is outrageous. The book is $15.99 and the shipping is $24. So it's kind of crazy. So what we were thinking and what we did with Lillian's book is I shipped 2 books to her and they split the shipping. So if anyone else in the Netherlands or in Europe in general would like a signed copy of the book, I will ship them to Yvonne and whoever it is, whether it's 2 to 5 people or whatever, you can split that shipping cost, which should remain around $24. I don't think it will. I think it'll take a lot for it to make it go above that. And then she will just ship it to you from within the Netherlands, and it's going to be much more reasonable. So I wanted to put that out there. I know I don't have anybody on yet that's over there because it's getting late for them. But for when they watch the recorded version of this, I wanted to make sure that I had that in here. Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity to read to you the poem that I wrote this morning. And I only went through it very quickly and changed a few things because when I write these, I just let it all flow and don't pay attention to correcting words or anything like that. So there may be still something in there that needs to be addressed, but I will go ahead and read it to you. I don't have a problem with if something doesn't sound quite right. So I've got to get over to it because I don't have it printed out since I wrote it this morning. And it's scrolling up right now to the top of it. I haven't decided which chapter this is going to go in, but this, I wrote this morning because of an event that happened yesterday. And as many of you know, and you've seen me post, that this is how I process life, is writing, and the writing allows me to feel the emotions attached to whatever it is that happens, and to release some of it, if not all of it. Okay, this one doesn't even have a title yet, but here we go. As a young teenager, she daydreamed of being surrounded by loving, supportive parents. She spent as much time as possible with friends and their seemingly normal families. Sure, they each had their own issues, yet she never witnessed the shaming, yelling, dysfunctional, and excuse me, I'm going to use a cuss word, cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, but yet she never witnessed the shaming, yelling, dysfunctional bullshit that surrounded her nearly every day. Daydream she did of being a part of her best friend's family. Longing to have stability, to be loved without conditions, longing to have closeness with the parents, longing to share with them her true self without fear of being judged, rejected, and judged. I think I said judged twice, but you get the picture. Longing to have the beautiful parent-child relationships she witnessed in other families. The young girl within still longs for this. She is still triggered by this. Hurt buried in her heart. I'm just scrolling up, excuse me for the pause. Whenever shaming is directed her way by a parent, the young girl within is stirred, and the longings of old are rekindled, bringing forth the sadness and tears to help cleanse what remains of this old wound. As she nears her 5th decade, it is clear that this type of relationship she will not have. She knows and accepts she cannot change others. She knows and accepts they are doing the best they can with what is within them. Although this allows the wound space to be felt, a wound it is, and pain it still holds. She takes the hand and heart of this young girl, letting her know it is okay to feel this way. It is okay to let the tears roll down her cheeks. It is okay to have wished it to be different. It is okay to feel the hurt. It is okay, and she is loved through it all. Now, usually there's that's the end of that. There's a buffer. When I write these, I post them, just in written form on my blog, on Facebook, and I don't read them just hours after I've written them. Obviously, there's still a lot of emotion attached to that one. There hasn't been a buffer of time in between, so I'm sure that came through in my reading, but it's authentic. So I do have some others to read. I just want to remind anybody new that has joined that the cover, the full cover without the top and bottom being covered, has been posted on this page. Should be, look at Lillian waving back there. It should be above this, above this video. The cover should be posted, the full cover. And again, I had intended to share it right here over my lovely face, but I can't find the share screen button now. It disappeared when I started the live video. I guess you have to do that before you engage the live video. And now I know for next time. Okay, so if anybody has any questions about my writings, my writing style, how I prepare before I write a poem, anything, I'm open for that. And yeah, I need to get a sip of water. So, my lovely little mug here. Isn't it beautiful? I like it. Thomas gave that to me for Christmas last year. So, yes, the video is lagging for Lily, and she's watching it at the kitchen table. So we've got about 8 more minutes left. If you want to win a copy of the book, make sure you comment, whatever it is, to say, I'm commenting. It doesn't have to be a question if you don't have any questions, just so that your name could be entered in the drawing. Now, for anyone who had problems finding this video, you may be at my personal profile, and I wanted to follow Facebook's rules on not doing these type of videos on my personal profile, and to do it on my official author page. If you find this video after the fact, I think I'll wait about 24 hours to give people a chance to comment before I draw a winner. Let's see, I think that I have mentioned what I wanted to mention. I am going to read another poem from the book. And again, I just want to, for people who joined after the fact, I want to share how I set up the table of contents for the book. So I didn't do traditional table of contents. What I titled it is the Alchemy Collection, and it has the typical introduction, closing, and about the author. But instead, for the chapters, we have the alchemy of nature, the alchemy of healing, the alchemy of love, the alchemy of parenting, the alchemy of mindful living, the alchemy of gratitude, and the alchemy of fun. Every once in a while, I had a fun, silly poem come out, so I included that in there. And just in case I run out of time, I'm actually going to go to that section in case that's what we end on. I was going to read one from almost every section, but we've got about 6 minutes left. So we'll do one from the Alchemy of Fun, okay? And this is one that was written in 2015 by each one of us. It's a Team TLC poem. It's a Ringa poem. And for anyone who is not familiar with a Ringa poem, It is written by several people, and each stanza is written by one person, and then the next person writes the next stanza, and they take a piece of something from the stanza above and pull it into the next one. And it doesn't have to be concrete, what the little piece that they're pulling. So you'll get what I'm talking about when I read this. So of course we went in TLC order for Team TLC. So Thomas wrote the first stanza, and then Lillian, and then me, and then we started over until we felt like it was complete. It took us about 2 weeks because each person, got to it when they could. So it's titled Love is Magical, and this again is in the Alchemy of Fun section of the book. And here's where Thomas begins. Cows are loud and can move. Sometimes they say, I love you. Cows have milk and cows eat grass. You are surrounded you are surrounded by love. Every breath you take is love, and you are love. Obviously that was me. And then we come back to Thomas. Guinea pigs weep and guinea pigs meet. Lovey-dovey, guinea pig move. That is our guinea pig, Lovey, he's talking about. This next stanza is Lillian. Love is the butterfly, gracefully it flies, magical is its color. Love is magical, the alchemy of peace. Airplanes flying through the air, fun galore. How beautiful the bird flies as the wind. Love is the tree, love is the flower, love is silence. Flowers blossom, pollen falls. And here comes Lillian again. Rainbow is the sky, rainbow is the water, rainbow is the colors of the earth. Nature is love. Nature knows how to be. That's me. Team TLC, always kind, always thinking. Kindness is always there. Kindness is like friendship. A wise man is kind to the kind and kind to the unkind. A wise man under a tree. Bluebird flies to Alaska, redbird flies to Hawaii, whitebird flies to Australia. The magical hummingbird arrives on a warm summer's day. Sushi, best food ever, try some. That was Thomas. Pineapple, most delicious food ever. That's Lily. Mindful eating, mindful living, the way of peace of happiness. That's me. Eating is fun and yummy. Apple trees grow with sunshine. Is that you, Lillian? You're just doing lots of likes. Butterflies grow with food. Cake gets eaten fast or slow. Bees, trees, and insects, we are all one love. So that's a ring of poem that Team TLC wrote in 2015. That one's included in the book also. So that looks like that's going to be all the time I have for reading. I'll save these other ones and probably hop on here or my personal profile and read these others that I had selected, throughout this month while we're waiting on the book to debut. And for anyone who pre-orders, I would love people want to pre-order now. If you want to pre-order now, you just go to wordsofalchemy.com, wordsofalchemy.com, and pre-order, and you'll get a signed book, and those will ship near the end of this month when it debuts on Amazon. Now, obviously, many people have Prime, and you can get it from there for no shipping. It's going to be the same price because I control what the price is set at. So, but you will save the shipping. You just have to decide if you want an autographed copy and if you want to pay for the shipping. And if you're local, I'm happy to meet up with you. We can have a little chat over some tea or coffee or whatnot and exchange them that way. So I suppose if no one has any further questions or comments, I'm going to end this. And feel free to still comment after this is ended. I'm going to leave it open for having the drawing for 24 hours in case people were not able to make this or had problems finding it because of going to my personal profile or looking in the actual event. If I did it in the event, only people who said they were coming would be able to find it. So I didn't want to do that. It would have been even harder to find. So that's all. I hope everyone enjoys either the rest of your night or the rest of your day or afternoon, wherever you are. And all my love to all of you for your support and encouragement along this journey of getting to the fourth book being published. Bye.